What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Classic Chronicles. I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend and is ready to conquer the week that is, man. We're getting real close to summer beginning. I think we're about maybe 20 days away. June 21st or right around there is where it begins. But with summertime comes the games for the physically challenged, or now it is as it is now known, the victory games, man. And I just got back Saturday evening from the victory games, and that is what this vlog is gonna be about. My entire experience at the victory games, man. So started out really early Friday morning. Got up around 4:30 a.m. to head to Mitchell Field in Long Island, New York, man. Um, so it was a really good day Friday, man. Got out there, around maybe 8:30 a.m. and just waited for my team PS229 to arrive so we can get the festivities going. It's funny because out there while waiting for my team, I happened to come across some stormtroopers, and I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. There were people walking around the Mitchell Athletic Complex dressed in stormtrooper suits, and one even had a weapon on him, and I wish I had recorded it. It was just a really funny thing to see because you never I've never saw that at the games, whether it was competing or coaching. And coaching, and speaking of coaching, this was my 11th consecutive year coaching. Like, I had done it in small spurts, but 11 consecutive years coaching for me, so that's a really cool personal milestone to hit. But yeah, so day went really smoothly. Friday, kids got a lot of races done and a lot of field events, and man, it was just really cool. But one thing I do miss about the games for the physically the victory games, I should say. I gotta stop saying games for the physically challenged. One thing I do miss about the victory games is the um, when everybody used to stay at the dorms at Hofstra University, man. And the reason why I miss it is because it it creates camaraderie with your team. You get to interact with your team more, and you usually see a side of your fellow coaches that you wouldn't normally see in a school setting. Like, everybody's laid back and loose and just gonna travel with each other on the buses, and just goof around and talk about whatever. It's really cool. I mean, we still got to do that today, but it's not as it's not as fun as it was when we were all able to sleep over. And there were some crazy things going on in those dorms, but that's another story for another time. But what do you call it? Yeah. So Friday got done. Got home around maybe 6 o'clock in the evening, 6:30, from all that traveling, and then it was time to do it again. Day two. So day two was a little bit more eventful for me. So the day before, it was decided that the that Saturday's festivities, rather than be at Mitchell Field, be at Nassau Community College, which is where the swimming events and the ping pong and basketball are all held. So it's all indoors. So they moved the event indoors because of the threat of rain that was in the forecasts for Saturday. and it didn't end up raining at all. But hey, um, got it better to be safe than sorry. But yeah, so I I had to make arrangements to get to Nassau Community College from Mitchell Field, and that was easy enough. I just called the company that I was traveling with, Able Ride, and they were able to make the arrangements. And that wasn't that wasn't the that was only the beginning of my crazy travel day. So when I get to the campus of Nassau Community College, and if you've ever been there, or if you've attended there, or done the victory games there, you know it's a huge campus. So it was my first time going there without the without the without the nice bus bringing us, because all the athletes, when we used to sleep over, got to travel on the buses. So it was my first time going there. Didn't know where to go, and when you when you put it in the GPS on when you put it in your GPS on your phone or whatever it is, it doesn't give you the exact address for the building that the games are in, which is the physical education complex. So when you get there, you gotta kind of scramble and walk around the huge campus to find the physical education complex. All right, so I get there, and the my ride drops me off at the Student Services Center, which is not far from the physical education complex, as I found out. But I spent probably a good half an hour walking around trying to find the physical education complex, because school's out, so there's no staff really on campus. Maybe a couple of public safety officers, but other than that, really no staff on campus. So you're out there fending for yourself. And so I eventually found the public education complex where we were supposed to go. Got the day done, and then trying to get back to the building. Now that this is where things get interesting. So everything was done around maybe 1:15, 1:30. Um, Everybody had cleared out of the building, including my team. My team had went back to PS229, and everybody was going home for the day. But I was there because I was still at the college, because my ride wasn't coming till maybe 1:45, 2 o'clock, and it wasn't. It, it was, so I said, let me get back to the get back to the spot where I was getting picked up at, and catch my ride to go home, and well, one of my rides to go home. I had to excuse me, I had to adjust my I had to take a ride and then accessoride at the connecting point, which was the Panera Bread, back in Valley Stream, to get home. So I'm waiting on my Able ride, trying to get back to the spot. Can't for the life of me find how to get back to the student services building where I was dropped off uh, earlier in the day. So, and like I told you, the campus is dead at this point. But luckily, I was able to flag down a supervisor that worked for the bus company that transports all the athletes, and they were able to help me, you know, uh, get to where my ride is. But it was hectic, because the ride showed up late, and then they couldn't find me, and then they spent 45 minutes trying to find me, and then missed the connecting ride to go back home, and then had to reschedule that, and that took another hour and a half to come when I got back to the transfer point, and it was just a really, really long day. So I ended up getting home at like 7 p.m., and I remember one of my fellow coaches, Vic calling me and asking me, am I home, and thanking me for the games. And I was like, no, I'm not home. I'm just going into my house right now. And then when he called me, he was like, what? It's almost 7 o'clock. And I'm like, yeah, it's been that kind of a day, my man. But man, all's well that ends well, and I would do it a million times again for the kids and for PS229. Man, what a what an eventful and well worth it weekend it was. But man, I guess next year let's see what happens. But man, that was my recap of the games, man. And always a great time, no matter what happens, travel issues or not. But anyway, that is gonna do it for this episode of the Classic Chronicles. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I, of course, will see you guys in the next one. Peace.